I'm back at Pristina, Kosovo. Taking off to the south, we're going to head west just a couple of miles to climb that hill. Maybe look at the mine just to the north of the airport. I want to get a feel for the local surrounds of the airport really, and also reacquaint myself with the Shock Ultra. Put my brake off, yes, cautiously. Throttle up. There we go. Right, now we can see where we're going. Back stick, 40 knots, 50 knots, we're up. Still accelerating, about 60 knots. Climbing 500 feet per minute. Absolutely gorgeous aircraft. Just get the feel for it again. 70 knots. Nice. Oh, how about putting the flap up? It is up. Okay, that's a flapless takeoff, so that's why it was more sedate than I normally remember. This thing leaps off the ground. So by the time you get to about 3 o'clock this time of year, 3:30 definitely, you get some really long shadows, which look great, but I did want to see more of the vibrant colours. So hence a bit earlier. Now that road seems to run all the way up the hill as well. Could probably follow it up actually. Let's see. It's going to get pretty steep, but I don't know if a car can do it. I'm sure we can do it. Why not? So heading west from the airport, heading up to those. We might try to land up the top briefly. I think it might even be a coffee shop up there. I think certainly a great lookout point. Some stately mansion here. We're going to rattle a crockery. Nice. And here begins the climb. Let's give it full stick. Full mixture. Yep. Checking. Flaps are up. Lost that road. But more worried about flying into a box canyon right now.
MiGMan's 007, contact Pristina approach on 125.908.
Although we can escape to the left if we have to. 55 knots, we should be right. Mike in New Golf, copy.
125.908 for MiGMan's 007.
Yeah, it is pretty steep. Down to almost 50 knots. I've gotten into trouble like that before. There's the road back up there. Anyway, we made it. So looking to the west, that mountain range is pretty much the border. Could be the next one. Could be the tall one beyond. Yeah, yeah, that's the one. That's the border of Kosovo. Alright, so here we are. There's the mansion. Looks like a nice hotel actually. Great views. Could be a coffee shop up here, though more likely at the hotel, I guess. Can we land up here? Probably not wise, given my rustiness in this aircraft. But you know what? You only live once. There's a red car. Is it Captain Scarlet? Could be. Let's go one stage flap. Or even two stage to be ridiculous. Yep. The hefty flaps. Let's see if we can float it down. I reckon we can. And then we'll take off down off the edge of the hill. Yeah, look, we're down to 30 knots. It's ridiculous. What a great aircraft. Try landing in the field straight ahead. Let's get a bit lower between these trees. Neutral trim. I reckon we'll be fine. 30 knots. Yeah, we'll be good. 25 knots. There's a stall, and did I say we'll be fine? Bit embarrassing, that. Yeah. Okay, red faces all round, and not much more to be said about that.